Welcome back to my video series. This is a bit of a change from our normal video. It's still regarding the van build, but in this case I'm just talking about some of the 3D printed plastic fittings I've made for my van conversion. The first thing I did was print up a load of these little plastic discs. These are for covering the drain holes and things under the trim fittings at the side of the van. If any of the covers have come off, I can just Sikaflex these on to prevent water getting into my van. I've made a load of those there. The next thing I did was to make this cover for bathroom extractor fan outlet. The conduit goes down through the floor, which I know is a bit strange, but that's how I want it. So I've made this plastic cover to go over the conduit, and I've got this anti-insect netting fitted to stop insects getting in. I've also done the same thing with these covers for the dropout vents, little plastic covers with insect netting on to prevent insects getting in the gas dropout vents. I've also printed this cover to go over the shower outlet. The Truma vent that comes into the shower is a bit too open and I don't want any water getting in there, so I'm just going to Sikaflex that to the bathroom wall. Directs the hot air downwards and prevents water going into the Truma vent outlet. I've also printed these little camera mountings that I can Sikaflex to the outside of the van. Little camera goes in there so that I can monitor the outside of the van. The van's white, so hopefully they'll be fairly unobtrusive. I've also printed a special cover for a circuit board that's in my electronics cupboard. It's just to cover the electronics. Whoops, it comes apart. The electronics mount on the base, and then there's a cover that just clips over it that I've printed in order to cover the electronics. And as further electronics go, I'm building at the moment an alarm system that will monitor the temperature of the various wires and equipment, electrical and electronic equipment I've got in the van. It monitors the temperature of these and gives me a warning, both audible and visual, should any of the temperatures exceed a preset value. It also monitors areas where there's water with moisture sensors. It's run using an Arduino Mega, and it's going in this little 3D printed box in my electronics cupboard. I've started putting together and prototyping the circuit. Uses an Arduino Mega, moisture sensors, real-time clock, so that it can act as a clock when there's no alarm. I'm just getting into doing that now. That's going to be quite a long build. So there you go, folks. Stay tuned to the video if you'd like to see some of this being put together. The rest of it follows. So this is my 3D printer. I built it myself about 5 years ago, when 3D printers were extremely expensive and quite difficult to obtain unless you were rich, which I wasn't. This 3D printer I've been using now for 5 years. It's very good, very pleased with it, and it's great for printing little plastic parts for my van conversion. It's based on the RepWrap design. I ordered all the parts individually off the internet from eBay and Amazon, E3D and other companies. Designed the printer to my own specifications and then built it up. I'll include some photographs of the build so that you can see the building process. Printing it with ABS, and I'm going to print one for the gas dropout vents and the shower extractor vent cover that comes out under the van. So I've decided to print some circular plates to cover the holes in the sprinter within the side trims, so that when I get home I can seal my side trims and any holes that are that their covers are coming off. I should be able to glue these little plastic plates over the top of them to stop the water getting into the side trim. So I'm using a roll of this plastic netting to line my extractor vent holes. You can get this stuff quite easily in Spain. I've not seen it in England, but I've got a roll of it here, so I'm going to use some of that, which I've cut out, and I'm going to put it inside this vent. And I've got a little insert here which will be glued in on top of it, and that will stop insects getting into the vent.